gotta start somewhere. Hi, this is gonna be a moving vlog. Right now it is March 23rd, so it's a little while before I'm actually gonna move. I don't know exactly when the moving in date is gonna be, but we have a temporary date for March 1st, I mean May 1st, I guess, so it might be a little bit earlier, but I'm not sure. But it's gonna be sometime soon, and today I'm gonna sign the contract for the new apartment, so yeah, I will finally be moving out for the first time, which is exciting, I suppose. And I need that. I need a space, I guess, and I need to be a little bit more independent, I think. So, well, I mean, not much is gonna change. I'm just gonna be living on my own. Of course, I will be cooking all my own meals and stuff like that. But essentially, it's not gonna be a big difference, I guess. It will do a lot for my I don't know, my confidence, I guess. So that's a good thing, and yeah, but there's a lot to do, a lot to pack, and obviously with any move there's a lot to do, and it really is only the stuff in this room that I need to pack into boxes, but it's just that it's a lot of movies, and a lot of course, a lot of furniture that I need to buy, and stuff like that. But so this is where the vlog starts. Probably will be a long one, because I'm going to sort of go, I mean, yeah, I don't know, I mean, I'm just gonna go through everything that happens. So this is where the vlog starts, I guess. Yeah, I am pretty excited, some trepidation, but that's only to be expected. But anyway, I really am excited to, I mean, this is kind of strange, but it's the first thing I think about beyond the stuff that I mentioned before. But my collection, obviously I have some movies lying around here. I mean, if you look here, it doesn't, I mean, you can tell there's a lot of movies, but there's so much more behind here that you can't really see. So when you put all of this on shelves next to each other so that you can see each title, my collection is gonna grow. I mean, obviously it won't, technically, but it's gonna look a lot bigger, because it's gonna be, I've sort of planned, I've been at the apartment obviously, and I've sort of planned where I might want to put my movies, at least most of them. And that's going to be a big project, obviously, which is going to have to be some sort of different video, and of course eventually there's going to be a complete movie collection overview finally. You know, I'll finally be able to do that. And yeah, so, but a lot of stuff that needs to be done before that. But you will obviously see this much later, so you know, the the movie collection overview or the organizing videos, whatever I'll end up doing, are probably not that far away when you see this. But this is gonna be a moving vlog, and alright, so let's get started. Probably will, I mean, we'll see when I end up starting with the packing, you know, whenever I'll end up starting to pack down stuff in boxes, you know what I mean. That's gonna be the next clip, and we'll see when that is, but I'll take you there right now. So we got the moving boxes and some bubble wrap just in case. I might not need this much, but if I don't, you know, it will always come in handy later when I ship out stuff that I sell. But yeah, so I am going to get started. It's quite a few days later, quite a while later than the first clip, or, you know, it's been a while since I filmed the first clip, but I just haven't had to do much until now. So it's time to put some movies in these boxes. I really don't know how many I will need. They had two different sizes at this store. I got them for a pretty cheap price, and I just looked for the cheapest ones I could find, and I got the small ones because I figured carrying boxes with heavy box sets, well, pretty much regular DVDs, a big box with just regular DVDs would be pretty heavy and inconvenient to carry too, but especially with big, heavier box sets and, you know, Blu-ray steelbooks and stuff, I think it would just be a bit too heavy. So I went with the small ones, and I got 20 of them, and I don't know if that's going to be enough actually. It might be, well, I mean, it might be much more than I need, but I kind of
We're gonna have to see. I don't know. I haven't tried. I mean, I haven't done any calculations whatsoever. I just bought 2 of these packs, I guess, with 10 in each. So what do you say we get? Put some of those together and fill them up with DVDs, and we'll see how many. Yeah. Okay. We'll just get started. Okay, so we got 4 of them here. I put together 3 and then I turned off the camera and did another one. Don't ask me why, but we got the instructions here. I didn't really look at them. I did for the 4th one just to make sure that I did them correctly the first 3 times. Which I did because I recently did put some other boxes together for another purpose, and so I could remember how I did it that time, and these were exactly the same. But I just wanted to make sure that I actually did do them correctly. But these, I don't know, they look so confusing when you just look at these. I mean, it looks so complicated. And then when you take a moment to actually look at them, you realize that it does make sense. But at first glance, it's like, ugh, I'm not even gonna bother. But anyway, these boxes, they are quite a bit cheaper than the ones that I put together a few weeks ago because, well, I mean, these are gonna be fine for the purpose of just, I mean, if we're just putting DVDs in them, they're gonna be fine. So I got the chair right there and the table. I'm just gonna put the box on that table, and then, I realized that I can't really show everything in frame because my camera doesn't have that big of a frame, so just gonna have to do it like that, I guess. There we go. I can barely fit these through the door because I have so many freaking boxes right there, so I can barely open the door. So I think I need another box. I just have a few more left. All 4 boxes are filled up. I'm just gonna start, on those movies as well. So I'll fill up a couple more, just to keep this going. All right. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so we got 6 boxes, and I only was able to get that off the shelves. Those didn't fit. So I was able to fit these pretty well in here. 4 piles, and then these are sort of on the side like that, and then some stacked, and so a little bit of space here, but not too bad. They're gonna be shuffling around a little bit, but they're pretty tight in here. I am worried about the, I mean, some of the expensive stuff, like some of the nice box sets and stuff. I do have bubble wrap, so I'm just gonna maybe put a bunch of steelbooks in bubble wrap and then put them in here. I think that's gonna be it for today, actually, because there's a lot to go, but there's quite a few weeks. Well, it's about 3 weeks left until I have to actually move. But I think that's that for now, and then I'll just move these out, and so obviously I'm not going to be this in depth with everything I do here. I just wanted to, since it's the first few boxes, the first thing I do, really, I thought that I would include this in a bit more detail. But anyway, now it feels good to have a few boxes done, but 6 only for that. Yeah, 20 might not be enough because I have, well, it might be. We'll see. I don't know. It's hard to say, but. One thing's for sure, and that is that I have a lot ahead of me. A lot ahead of me. Yes, it's the same day. I just decided, after I said that, after I said that I was done, I was like, I've barely done anything. I've been packing for half an hour. Why not just keep going? So I did, and I packed down DVDs in 12 boxes in total. I mean, I used up 12 boxes. 20 boxes is not gonna be enough. Absolutely not. Because I mean, I don't know if you know what it looked like before, but you know, I had these filled, and then I had DVDs stacked to the ceiling, and obviously these that I showed you, and then I've taken DVDs from the top of these shelves. But you can see that there is a lot left, and in here as well, behind there. So I'm gonna have to get 10 more boxes. So I do feel bad for the poor DVDs at the bottom, but I think that, you know, I would never stack DVDs, you know, up this high, just, you know, without the boxes. I do think that the boxes themselves, the cardboard, they receive a lot of the weight, so I think it's fine. I did realize actually when I was picking those DVDs off the top of the wardrobe that a lot of these I do not want to keep. But I'm just gonna take care of that when I get to the new apartment, so I'm gonna be moving everything there, and then I will be selling a lot of stuff, getting rid of a lot of stuff, and it's gonna take so much time with the organizing. I'm not gonna bother writing anything on the boxes. I'm just gonna pack them up and then organize them when I get there, and it's gonna take so much time. But you know, I'm kind of looking forward to this whole process. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be very satisfying at the end when I have all of the movies organized and everything else organized, of course, and everything done with. But okay, I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, so what you see here, this stuff, not this, because the stuff here on top is stuff that I'm selling, but everything here is going to go down in these boxes today. So that's what I have to look forward to. Next thing is the stuff up here is going to take a lot longer because it's a bunch of different shapes and stuff. So it's like a Tetris game in the boxes. Although the figures, I'm not going to put those in the boxes because they're too fragile. So I'll just put those in, I think I'm going to have some paper bags, and I'll put DVDs in the paper bags, and then at the top I'll put the figures. And that's that. The only thing that kind of keeps me from going with this stuff is my back. My back really does hurt a lot. I mean, I'm not going to be I'm just going to keep going actually, because now I'll have to bend over for the whole time, and that definitely kills my back, and it does so very quickly. I mean, it doesn't take long before my lower back starts to hurt. But up here, I mean, I'm not going to have to do that. I mean, I can stand pretty much straight. So I'm just gonna keep going for a little bit. I have this box and I have 2 more. So I'm just gonna keep going for at least 2 more boxes, just for the hell of it. And then there's that too. Alright. Can you see that? That is oh, what's his name? Well, the bad guy from Breaking Bad. Oh, well, Oh, well, he's the owner of Los Pollos Hermanos. And I just managed to suck this little bucket into the vacuum machine, and I almost thought that it was gone. I did actually, but it was actually in here. Okay, so that's good. Be careful with small things when you vacuum clean, people. And that is it for today. So I just took some stuff off the horror shelf as well while I was at it, because after having removed everything from here, the box was not full, so I just grabbed some stuff from here. And well, now we're basically done. Well, in my book this is almost done. This is just a few movies left, really. I mean, there's a few boxes left to fill here, and there's the Blu-rays and the books and the stuff in there, but I have now filled 20 boxes of, well, 20 boxes with movies. Who knew I had so many movies, you know? You know, there's something about cleaning up, tidying up, getting rid of stuff, getting rid of dust, etc. that is actually kind of a nice feeling that I enjoy. I mean, it's not something I will go out of my way to do. It's in fact something I will only do if I absolutely have to. But if I do have to, then like now it's a nice feeling, nice cathartic, and just overall satisfying feeling to do this. And I guess the fact that I'm excited about moving is you know, helps. But still, it's I've felt that before too when I've just vacuum cleaned. That it is a nice feeling in a way just to clean up shit. Anyway, but okay, well, actually I have this stuff too. But oh, and a bunch of CDs down there. Alright, see you next time. Whoops. So of course the freaking bags broke here. I think that was the worst accent ever. The freaking bags broke here. As you can see, well, as you could see, there was a note lecturing the person who had put all these VHS tapes in the garbage room, whatever. And there were 3 more notes, or 2 more notes, 3 in total. And I was the culprit. I did not realize that you could not put these in the garbage room. So I had to do the walk of shame, bring them back from there. But oh well, I didn't realize that. So now they're back here where they were before, because, well, I did look through my VHS tapes to see if there were some that I wanted to keep. And there were a few, but not too many. So I just thought that I would throw them away. But I'm gonna have to do that at the, well, the bigger place. I'm going there this weekend anyway, so not a big deal, but, you know, oh well. So let's put these back in the thing. I think that might be my new coffee table, by the way. That's the one we used in this apartment before we got the new one. But that's, yeah, that's good. As many things as possible that I don't need to get myself is always a plus, you know. So a coffee table for free, you know, can't complain. And if you wonder if I don't know, you might think it's a waste to throw all of these away, but I mean, VHSs these days are worth nothing. Maybe some of them are, they're rare, but these are just mainstream, big budget movies for the most part, and they're not worth anything. So I mean, even if I were to sell these cheap online, the shipping would be way too much for anybody to want to pay that much. I mean, just the shipping alone would be overpriced, as far as most people are concerned, I think. It just seems so pointless to bring them out and then to bring them back. But if you make a mistake, I guess you gotta suck it up and do what you gotta do. Alright, got some more boxes here. 10 more. I hope that will be enough. I think it should be enough. If not, then I have a few bags and other, well, these kinds of boxes here and there. I think I packed these off camera. Maybe, did I? I don't know. But I have done some stuff off camera. But I'm taking my time with this, you know. I started out early, so I don't really need to be in a hurry. So I've just been doing a little bit now and then, really. But I'd rather start early than start too late and have to work my ass off and be stressed out over not finishing in time. And anyway, so let's keep going. Let's get this done today, and hopefully this too. So I don't have too much time on the camera left right now. I haven't been able to transfer the files onto a computer yet, so I'm just gonna have to lower the quality, which will be noticeable. But that's only temporary, so. Okay, so this stuff is all stuff that I haven't seen yet, so I might want to watch some of this stuff before the move, and the stuff on the top shelf is stuff that I am selling, or I'm gonna sell. But except for that, I have now packed down everything except for just a very few amount of DVDs right there, and Blu-rays and whatever, and some stuff here that I might as well, or that I also might watch before the move, and a few Blu-rays that I'm not gonna keep. But I still got a lot left to do. So, but that's it for today. I did some stuff now, but I I just gotta admit that I'm just really stressed out at the moment, over nothing probably. I mean, I've I've moved out so many movies. I mean, I have almost 30, moving boxes of movies filled. So I'm on my way. I mean, it's a week left until I'm gonna pick up my keys, until I have access to my apartment. Two weeks until we're gonna go to IKEA to buy stuff. So I have time. I just feel like I look around here and there's so much stuff left, and I don't know where to start, what to do now, what to pack down next, and I just get overwhelmed. And anyway, I guess that's how it is. Maybe I should call it, wrap it up for today or something. But I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock actually. But I just feel like well, anyway, I have all of next week to continue. I just it's only a move, but there's a lot left to do. Actually, it's not only a move, it's other stuff too. But oh well. So it's the same day as before. I'm just starting editing right now, and I thought that I would just throw something else in here for a change, which is just me talking really. But we got food. There's some food. I don't have the highest quality on right now, so you can't see the full glory of this minced meat pie. Maybe you can. I can't tell. I'm so far away from the camera. And milk, glorious milk from the cow, I believe. And I am just gonna take a break from editing. It's 9 p.m. Gonna eat some delicious pie. Gonna watch a YouTube video, and that's that. So that's the variation in this video. I don't know what I was thinking. It is not very long into the future this time. The last time we left off, it's not been too long. It was yesterday. But right now I can't sleep, so I'm making this list that you might, maybe some people would have done sooner. But things to get for the apartment: kitchen, microwave oven. I can check that off actually. My mom was very nice to get that for me. Toaster, well, a sandwich grill. I don't know what you call them. Coffee maker, which I'm not gonna be drinking coffee myself, but maybe if people are visiting, they're gonna want coffee, so I guess I gotta suck it up and get one of those fuckers. Frying pan, at least 2. I don't know what those are called. I'm just gonna have to make a translation in edit. Cutlery, I guess, so knives and forks and bowls for food and for snacks, and plates for food, smaller plates, and everything that you might need when it comes to cooking: whisk, butter knife, cheese grater, not sure about that word, etc, etc. Basically a big package with everything, and then food. So that's what I got so far for kitchen. And then living room, bathroom, hallway, closet. I got one thing for hallway and closet. So I will be doing that now, because I can't sleep. So okay. Oh, I think I put too many magazines in here. What do you think? 30 kilos? Oh, holy shit. 40. Well, okay. So that's, did I have to put that much in here? Magazines are heavy, I know, but it's just so satisfying to be able to have all my magazines in one box. Alright, anyway. I am a bit worried, or I was a bit worried about these. I've mentioned this before, but they, it's such high stacks of boxes. over here I can demonstrate actually that it's not a problem, because there is wiggle room here. Nope, here it is. See? I can do that. Okay, that was a poor demonstration. But I just feel like it's okay to have these words. I forgot them all. Okay, anyway, never mind about that. Anyway, there it is now in my mom's room, because there's no place where I put the stacks over there. And here's the microwave, by the way. So, at least got one thing for the new place, but this is it so far. Well, actually, I did get some, I think about a year ago, I got some, they should be in here somewhere. Oh look, an Easter egg. Oh, it's empty. Of course it's empty. Anyway, what am I filming? Well, I'm looking for so much sun. I'm looking for I got some knives and forks and spoons and stuff and plates, no, glasses a year ago. I think when I graduated I got that for my future place, and now the future place is almost in the present. So I have some more stuff. I have some glasses and some spoons and some, yeah. So I just need to buy food, and then I can microwave the food, then I can eat the food with spoons at least. So this is what this ceiling looks like. Never had a good look at the ceiling before. Oh, I have one more thing. I got this at IKEA a few years ago because I planned ahead. I wanted to have this in my apartment because I want to be tongue-in-cheek like that. Not tongue-in-cheek. I want to be I don't know. I want to be obviously this is not my style, so I thought that could be a funny, ironic greeting when you walk into my apartment. This could be the doormat. It's just perfect. A pink heart. My first thought was that I was gonna make some sort of a shrine, a metal shrine with like a bunch of, I don't know what I was thinking, but some kind of metal corner, and then this at the bottom. But I'm not gonna do that. But I'm at least gonna have this somewhere in the new place. I can guarantee you that. Maybe a bathroom mat. It's not really that kind of material you would have in the bathroom, but well, I don't know. Well, I'm bringing my shelves down, but how the hell do you get these out? Is there a certain tool for that? Because I have no idea. With my nails it doesn't... Oh. Ouch. And look at that, there's so many. And there's all of those too. Oh. So many movies that I'm selling. All those movies I'm selling. I just feel like there's so many movies left. I thought I moved them all out, but apparently a few here, a few there. It accumulates. But yeah, anyway, enough about the movies. I've just been talking about movies for this video. Well, that's one way to put it. You know, the plaster, whatever. Oh, it's so messy, and look at those big holes. It's gonna take forever to... Okay, well anyway. I just thought of something. Remember I said a minute ago that I've only been talking about movies in this moving pictures. And there we are, and now the movies are moving pictures over there, and next I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, that's the stuff for the next update, but you will have seen that by now already. So next is yeah, this side, so I'm gonna have to remove the bed unless I want to sleep in plaster for a couple of weeks. And then we'll remove these.
Yeah, it feels good to have this done with. I feel like my stress level has decreased a little bit after that. Yeah, good day today. Alright, I don't really feel like doing this right now, but I'm just gonna get this over with. It's Wednesday today. I'm not gonna have too many more opportunities to do this before Monday. I might have time next week, but I'll just get this over with. It's 5 p.m. now, so I'm just gonna do this now. I don't know how long it's gonna take. An hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. A lot of screws to remove, and these things in the wall to remove with the hammer, and a lot of wet vacuum cleaning. I know for a fact that underneath my bed it's not pleasant sight. I'm not gonna show you that part. That's too much dust under there. But anyway, let's get this started. So I think after this it's like downhill. I think it's downhill already. I think I have done most of it. I just feel like after these shelves are gone from the wall, I will it's gonna be a breeze from there. It's gonna not too much left. Look at all those holes. Oh, seriously, I mean, the traffic is so disrespectful. I'm filming a video here. I think they can just turn off their engines for just a few minutes while I speak. It's not too much to ask. That was, I mean, it took me about, well, I mean, it's almost 2.5 hours later now, so I guess it took me a little bit longer. But I didn't do this the whole time. But yeah, I think about as long as I imagined it would take. But it was a bit more moments of frustration than I had imagined, because these plugs or whatever that you put inside of the wall, and then after you put the screw in, some of those plugs were really difficult to get out. In fact, I forgot some of them. You can see the grey ones there. This wall is concrete, and over there it switches into plaster. So I've had to use 2 different ones, which I remember was kind of frustrating back then when I had to put them up, which I think I filmed actually. Well, I know I filmed. I don't know if I've saved it. I've not uploaded it. I don't know. I guess I intended to make a video about it, but I never did upload it because there was some problem. But anyway, and I remember that it was kind of a little bit difficult to put them up, and definitely, well, not that difficult to take them down, but just kind of frustrating. And you know, it's not done yet. You need to take care of this, obviously, and I don't really know how to do that, but I don't need to worry about that quite yet. And I kind of, you know, toyed with the idea of, you know, the kind of shelves that I had here, to fill an entire wall at the new place with those black shelves, which I have sort of discarded that idea now, because it's just gonna take too long to put them all up. And then to take care of all the freaking drill holes after when I move out. I mean, if I knew that I knew I would be staying there for 10 years, maybe I would. But then again, if I want to refurnish, then I can't really do that. Then I need to take the shelves down, and it's just a big process. So I don't think I'm gonna have any. No, I think I'm just gonna go with these kinds of shelves, Billy bookcases, at the new place. I mean, you do save some space if you go with the shelves that you drill onto the walls, because you can go all the way up to the ceiling. But ultimately, it's not really worth it to me. I'm just gonna go with these kinds of shelves, I think. And oh, by the way, my battery ran out in, you know, half an hour into the video, or 40 minutes or something, and then I just thought, you don't need to see the whole thing, so I didn't bother with the rest. You know, I do want a better camera, because you know, I would love to be able to
you know, just place my camera on the tripod and let it film something. I love time lapses, so I would love to be able to film just one clip that lasts for several hours. If I wanted to do that for something, for some project, I would love to be able to do that, which I can't now because my camera isn't good enough. First of all, the you know, the clip cuts me off after a certain amount of minutes when the file is too big, so I need to press record again. And sometimes if you're doing something and you want to time-lapse the whole thing, maybe you'll forget about the camera and you'll forget about the fact that it's been cutting you off, and then you'll miss a bunch of the action. And also the battery isn't that, you know, doesn't last for that long, so it's just switching out the battery all the time is just a bit of a nuisance. I would love to have a better camera, but I guess I gotta pay. Yeah, I guess you get what you pay for. But anyway, okay, those 3 bags were filled up, and this one, and still I notice no freaking difference. I mean, I have 4 bags, and then this box as well, which is not completely filled up. And I fill 4 quite large bags with stuff basically, and I look around here and I see no difference. I mean, where did I have these 4 bags of stuff before I put them in the bags? It's weird. When you put the stuff in your room, it doesn't look like it's as much. But anyway, I did have a bunch of stuff here before. You know, I was sort of planning on, you know, when this video was over, when I was gonna move on to the next one, it would be completely empty in this room, and it's a big difference, but it's definitely not empty. However, tomorrow I am picking up my keys, so I thought that would be a good way to a good place to start off the second part. So this will be the end of this video. So as you're watching this, I am well, it depends on when you're watching this, but I'm most likely in the process of moving into the new place, and yeah, the next video will come up eventually, you know, when I've gotten more settled down, or, well, I don't know, we'll see. Obviously I haven't planned it out really, but yeah, that's it. I have the first rent payment right here. He wants them in cash, at least the first one he wants in cash. So that's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna meet my landlord tomorrow, and then, you know, he'll show me the place and we'll, you know, take a look at it, and then he'll hand me the keys, I'll hand him the rent, and then the place is mine. And then on Tuesday the internet people are coming to install the internet, which I thought that I didn't think that they had to come and install it. I thought that I could kind of do that myself, but maybe not. But they want me to stay at home between 8 AM and 4 PM, and that's 8 hours, and I have nothing to do at my new apartment because I don't have any stuff there. So I'm gonna have to bring my laptop and some movies and sit on the hard floor. Well, I'll have one day tomorrow where I can bring some stuff that can keep me occupied for hopefully as long as it takes them to arrive. Maybe they arrive at 9 AM. That would be great, you know. But that's how it is, and alright. I have nothing more to say, so thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you soon.